I have one more achievement in Plants vs. Zombies, as you can see. I am still 16 away. I have 9, I need 16 more to grow this to 100 feet and to get my final achievement. So, instead of just, like, grinding the Zen Garden or endless modes to buy into Dave's pyramid scheme, what's a good way that I could do something new while still earning money to grow the Tree of Wisdom? I looked into how to mod PvZ1, and I got the limbo page available. I get a trophy for beating them, I'm pretty sure, and that gives you 1,000 coins. I don't know why the Tree of Wisdom has a trophy next to it, but I guess we'll start with... I have not played any of these, but I know that some of them kind of suck. I do know about this too. You can't plant on these 2 spots right here. Come to think of it, I don't know who's gonna watch this video, but whatever. I guess I never properly explained what the limbo page is for those who are unaware. I kind of just assumed that everyone knew what it was. In PvZ1, there's a page of cut minigames, and you can access it by using Cheat Engine. I had to download that, probably put a virus on my PC, but it's worth it for the content. I'll throw some marigolds, I don't know. Probably should have brought Imitator. I don't know why I didn't. I guess for a bit of fun, I'll rate each of these mini games at the end, and I'll determine if they should have been cut or not. Marigolds might not even generate money during this game mode. Oh, no, they do. Never mind. I figured they wouldn't, because I know there's a mechanic in Seeing Stars where Marigolds just stop producing money or something after a certain amount of time, or, like, the way that drops work changes if you're on it for too long, I think. The only reason I know that is because of this video that talks about how drops work in this game. One more. We can move on. As someone who used to play the mobile version of this game a lot, earning money is so much easier than on the mobile. Yay, I did it. Money. Should that minigame have been cut? Yes, it was very boring. What? Wow, you got all the trophies. Now it's time to play more endless games. Don't forget to tend to your Zen Garden. No. I guess this technically should be called, internally should be called page 2. Limbo page is in between page 1 and page 3. But anyway, should that one have been cut? Probably. It was kind of boring. Maybe with the eyes, the walnut eyes, maybe it'd be worth it. Oh my god, okay. Okay, sunflowers still only give 25, but sun that falls from the sky, yeesh. Look how, like, scuffed the graphic is, because it's not meant to be that big. We'll say, this will make the level go faster. Because maybe I'm just brain-rotted by PvZ2, because I play PvZ2 a lot, so maybe I'm just not used to this, but PvZ1 is so slow in comparison. It's still fun, it's just, it takes a million years to get fun. Playing PvZ1 again does remind me how much charm is in this game. Like, with the animation and stuff like that. But I like the little variation in animations the zombies have, like, they have 2 different walk animations, and sometimes they have their tongue out, and they have 2 different idle animations. Should probably start planning some things, seeing as I have a lot of sun saved up. I don't have much to commentate on with ones like this, because this just feels like regular PvZ gameplay, for the most part, and that's, like, not that interesting. I guess I could take this time to talk about Replanted, I guess. I mean, I don't really know if there's much I could say that hasn't been said already. What can I say? It's, like, bad. It's a slap in the face to the people who worked on the first one, and it's disappointing that they could have made a better remaster if they wanted to, since the original developers were willing to come back to work on the game. But instead they hire a guy who very clearly has not played the game.
For me personally, some of the details that I really like are Dr. Zomboss's theme song. It plays on the final level, and it only plays for a short clip. And really, if you're not paying attention, you might miss it. We don't release that in the soundtrack. It's kind of an Easter egg that we leave there for the players. Another great example of really paying attention to the original classic experience and making sure that we keep that personality and bring it forward is the Yeti zombie.
Supposedly they've made Replanted better with patches and stuff, like dynamic music is back, and a lot of the bugs that made the game unplayable have been fixed, but, like, why did they need to be patches to begin with, you know? Why weren't they just fixed when the game launched? I mean, not even fixed, like, why were they broken in the first place? And if I'm not mistaken, I think Replanted is based on the mobile version, I think? I feel like game developers nowadays are just so comfortable with releasing a broken game, a broken, unfinished game, and saying, we'll just fix it with patches. And I understand that, hey, I made that same mistake too. The difference between me is I'm one guy versus, like, a whole studio. And looking at the reviews too, it kind of makes me sad a little bit, because a lot of the people defending the game are basically saying like, oh, a lot of things have been fixed with patches. People are so comfortable with developers releasing games broken and then being okay with it if they fix things with patches, but again, like, I don't think that a lot of those things should have been needed to be patched to begin with. I think if they work in the original game, I feel like they should work in a remaster that's based on the original game. So, Sunny Day. That one was literally just regular PvZ gameplay. It felt like it wasn't that interesting, so yes, it should have been cut. Alright, let's check out Unsodded. This is the one I'm most excited for, because I like the idea of it, but let's see how good it actually is. Now the question is, do I use 3-peater or Starfruit? Yeah, both, why not? My one complaint, I already can see before even actually playing the level fully, is you're kind of locked into using 3-peater or Starfruit. So I'm kind of glad that GTA 6 got delayed in a way, especially if the rumor is true that the game itself is done and they're only delaying it to polish it. And that makes me very happy that the game's not going to release underbaked. I'm actually working on a video about this, for those who have seen that community post that I made. I'm working on a video talking about how, well, it's about Red Dead Redemption 2, and basically I was just going to talk about how I feel like that game could have used another delay. It's not to say Red Dead Redemption 2 is a bad game by any means, it's still my favorite game of all time, but there's some stuff that got cut due to time constraints. Uh-oh. This is why I need to get Starfruits down, quick. I mean, honestly, this seems pretty cool, but again, it just kind of feels like regular PvZ gameplay, just with plants I usually don't use. But I mean, I think I'm starting to see why these minigames were cut. It's a cool novelty, but that's kind of all it is. Oh, he's getting pretty far, he might make it. Oh, never mind. I don't know why I didn't use Cherry Bomb on one of the edge lanes. Oh, don't worry, I know from iZombie that he's not gonna make it. Wow! Should Unsodded have been removed? Probably. This is cool, though. It's a neat idea. Okay, I remember this one kind of being a disappointment. Okay. Yeah. These are the only 3 big ones. Everything else is just normal. So that's a little lame. Oh my god. Okay, Sunflower's pretty big. It goes under the seed selection. Now, if we combined Sunny Day with Big Time, then it would literally just be PvZ 2 gameplay. I could just farm this minigame, though, because I think Marigolds give 2 coins. I still don't know if it's Marigold or Marigold. I actually really don't know. I flip-flop between the two. It just depends on how I'm feeling. I never really bothered to learn how to practice. When do you talk about fucking Marigolds in day-to-day conversation? I gotta hoard all the sun for myself. I gotta be the Elon Musk of this world. I'm gonna see my neighbor's house getting invaded by zombies, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, I have no sun. Can you spare some so I can plant some pea shooters to defend my home?" And I'm gonna be looking down on them with 8,000 sun in my bank, and I'm gonna tell them no. I sat here and did nothing to earn this sun. Why should you get any of it? You know, imagine if instead of being called Big Time, this minigame was called Freaky Time, and the zombies just got... I'm not gonna finish that sentence. The joke's not funny. I was gonna say it, and then I thought about it some more, and then realized that I'm not actually gonna say it. Probably place a walnut down. I'm guessing they just have, double health or something. You know, I want to shovel this lane of sunflowers so I can plant some more melon pults, but I also like half the lawn just being full of, giant plants, so I don't think I'm going to. You know, I don't know how many coins I've made this level. Editing me, please remember to do a before and after comparison, because I want to see. I feel like I was only at 9,000 when I started this level. I didn't use Doomshroom at all, but I don't think I really didn't need to. Should that one have been cut? I mean, it's fun. I liked it. I think these two, Sunny Day and Art Challenge Walnut, I'm completely okay with them not being in-game. I think Unsodded and Big Time, I would be indifferent to if they were in-game. I wouldn't hate them, but I wouldn't, love them either. I guess we'll do, a tier of, ones that I wish were in the game, ones that I'm indifferent to and ones that I am fine with being gone, I guess. So far, these two are bottom tier, these are mid tier. Nothing has really made me wish it was in game yet. So, well, next is Art Challenge Walnut. Or Sunflower. I can't read. What do I need? I forget. Oh, hold on, my things need watered. Okay, yeah. I'd much rather be playing Art Challenge Walnut than just sitting here and waiting. Maybe I'd earn coins faster if I didn't sell all my plants. But I don't really care. And I'm gonna sell these marigolds too when they're done. I'm gonna sell you. Why? Because I'm heartless and I have no emotional connection to these plants whatsoever. Okay. I have 25,000 coins. So I need 16 more. So 32,000 plus the extra 500. I'm too lazy to do the math on that. It's over 40,000 coins though. I'm too lazy to do the math with the 500, but somewhere between 40 and 50,000 coins. So we've got quite a ways to go. Anyway, Art Challenge Sunflower. Okay, Starfruit, Balloon Thingy, and you. Okay. Balloon Thingy? Umbrella Leaf. I don't know why I called it Balloon Thingy. It is kind of a shame all the art challenges got cut. The only one that made it in is Starfruit. I mean, I guess I understand why they were all removed, though. Like, they're not that interesting. But then again, I mean, neither is Seeing Stars, kind of. Maybe they thought it was better if it was a one-time thing, I don't know. Now, I never normally use Starfruit. Is Starfruit, like, actually really good? And I'm just, like, lame for not using it? Let's gaze upon my work. Ruining my art. So, I mean, that one was interesting. It was a lot more fun than Art Challenge Walnut, but it also went by really fast. Honestly, I'm kind of sad that that one didn't make it in. I think that's the first one that I actually kind of wish was in the game. It's at least unique, I'll give it that. Then again, I guess if that was in game, then Seeing Stars wouldn't be as unique as it is. I think they could have. I think Art Challenge Sunflower could have fit in. I think that's the first one that I actually kind of wish was in game. So far, every other one I kind of see why they were removed. This one I feel like was only removed because of Seeing Stars, but I like it. Yeah, because this seems. Now the question is, do I ban myself from using Cattail? Because I feel like Cattail would make this incredibly easy. But Cactus also sucks, so I guess I'll do it with Cactus. Savog is pretty far up, too. It's not... Or I guess pretty far behind, I guess? It's not covering most of the lawn, is what I'm trying to say. It's not, like, far up the lawn. It's far back. That's... Yeah. They're giving me a lot of setup time, which is concerning me that the first zombie is going to be a balloon zombie. Yeah, so I can't really do anything about that at the moment. I'm just gonna let the mower take him. I mean, I can't really do anything. I don't have the sun. Oh, same lane. Get wrecked. Why did I just say that? I probably should have saved up more sun for, yeah, that. I'll be fine. I'll probably have enough. Yeah. Oh my god, stop planning. Never mind, it's fine. No, it's not fine. It's not fine. It's actually not fine. I lied. Okay. Now it's fine. So are there any normal zombies in this level at all? I mean, it showed that there were, but I haven't seen any. Oh, there's a flag zombie, but that's... Oh, no. Yeah, there's some normal ones. Oh man, one survivor. Well, that one was easy, apart from the, you know, whole beginning part. That one, yeah, I could see why that one was removed. It was kind of boring. I feel like it could have been more interesting if it, like, had a thicker zombie density, but it kind of just didn't. That one goes in the bottom tier. Okay, everyone's favorite, ice level. What? 10 out of 10. I don't really understand why that one was removed. Zen Garden, I'm pretty sure, just crashes the game, so we're not going to do that one. Is that a unique icon? Is that one used? Oh, yeah, it's used and invisible. Never mind. Actually, I never noticed this, but it actually is kind of interesting that these almost perfectly match up with the locations of the minigame page. Something I've always wondered, how do you even do this one? If projectiles just slam into the ground, like, how do you do anything? Because every plant in this game lobs a projectile. I don't know. We'll try a bunch of different things. I guess, like, fume shroom, I guess? Because can't fume shroom hit from any lane? I don't know. We're going to experiment on this one, because I have no idea how this one's going to play out. You know, this is what modern day in PvZ2 should have been. 50 levels, like how it is in Reflourished. 10 for each zone, obviously. And incorporating zombies from other worlds. They didn't even have to, like, remake PvZ1. Like, they could have just not added back, like, the zombies from PvZ1, but still, it would have been cool to have, like, the other areas represented. Having the pool would give Big Wave Beach more presence, and having Night would give Dark Ages more presence, because a lot of the worlds in PvZ2 do not get representation. I feel like this is a little bit of a taste of what Night Roof could have been. Oh yeah, okay, that don't work at all. Guess we're about to find out that balloon zombie theory too. Which lane is he in? Here. Okay. I want to see if... Right. Yeah. Okay. Oh, they just pop over time. Okay, never mind. I don't even need this. I did not know they did that. I mean, I guess it makes sense. If high gravity affects me, why would it not affect the balloon zombies? I guess the inclusion of screen door zombies is kind of like a giveaway to use fume shroom on this level, because I think fume shroom is like one of the only plants that would not be affected by the gravity. I gotta fix the symmetry beforehand. We're like mostly done.
Imagine this is a really cool transition into, this one.
Grave Danger. I don't know what that means. I'll bring Grave Buster just in case. That's it, bro. Thought my whole lawn was gonna be covered in graves. Come on. You're probably asking, if you got Cheat Engine to mod in the limbo page, couldn't you just like give yourself a bunch of coins? And yeah, I could have done that, but I don't feel like it. Skittery Shroom, my favorite plant that they totally should have added into PvZ2, because obviously Skittery Shroom is such a great plant. Like, especially if they added it like completely unchanged, it just, the game would end, you know? Like, who needs like Mega Gatling P and like Pakra when you got Skittery Shroom, you know? Ah, okay. I see the gimmick. So if I were to get rid of a grave, the next wave that comes, it just spawns a new one. Oh, and it sends zombies every flag, too. Okay. Okay, so maybe this isn't as lame as I thought it was. Okay, I should have brought a second Grave Buster, because I could farm coins off of these. Oh, it just deletes your plants. Okay. I'm not gonna plant. I'm not gonna get in your way, you guys. You graves, you can just have your own area. I didn't know you would do that. I apologize. Oh yeah. Okay, so high gravity. That one more leaning towards I wish it was in the game than not. So I'll put it at like the top of indifferent. You know what? Nah, I'll put it in should have been in the game because it's kind of cool. Grave Danger, really, I thought it was gonna be lame, but it's kind of a cool idea. I do wish more graves spawned though. That would be kind of a cool idea if it was like they just kept spawning, like there was no limit. Trying to manage sun while preventing graves from just like eating away at your defense. Like that could be kind of cool. But right now, as it stands, I'm leaning more toward indifferent. Okay. This is the one I see get called lame a lot, and I can really see it because I get the idea is like, oh, you're supposed to, you know, manage your walnuts and your pea shooters effectively. You know, you gotta have a good balance, but like, I feel like it's not that difficult. You know, I did read somewhere that this level was supposed to be the original 1.5, and it was supposed to be like a tutorial for the shovel, and they replaced it with walnut bowling. And I kinda, if that's true, I kinda think that was for the best, because like, I don't really think you need a whole level to teach people how the shovel works. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. Maybe I'm not as smart as I thought I was. There are a lot more cone heads than I was expecting, but even then, I think. Now, what is the zombie density, dude? Why are we stacking like this? Okay, I feel like certain lanes are getting targeted more than others. Wow. Last survivor. Guess you could say it was his last stand. Just shovel up walnuts and place pea shooters and then sit and wait for the level to end. It's not that interesting.
Strike me down, Zeus. You don't have the ball.
Okay, so this is just 410. My favorite level in the game. Great for footage where you can't, where it's just a black screen the whole level. Alright, yeah, you're in the level. I kind of forgot about you. Are Dolphin Riders normally in 510? Or are they exclusive to this minigame? Okay, so Dark Stormy Night. That one was like really... It was literally just 410. It's just 410. Just go play 410. It seems so unnecessary. That's a lot of Bungie zombies. Can I get an attacking plant, please? Nope. Guess not. So it's just this is just 5.5 then, right? Is this longer than 5.5 though? Does 5.5 have 3 flags? I don't know. This level's really long. I feel like I've been here for hours. And we're only on the second flag. We still have another one to go. Like, I think that's the idea. It's just supposed to be a harder version of 5.5, but I feel like I've been here forever. Probably should have saved the cherry bomb. If I could get a cherry bomb, that would be cool. Nope. Okay. Oh, now it gives me a cherry bomb. Thanks, game. Man, that one was long. It could have been cool as like a harder version of 5.5 if it like ramped up in difficulty faster, because it just went on forever and nothing. It didn't get hard at any point until like the very end when it sent one in every single lane. But that's like again the exact same as 5.5. So like just play 5.5. All right, well that's every minigame, and here's the final tier list. Well, let's go see if I have enough coins for the Tree of Wisdom. I have 35,000. I don't think that's enough. I'm gonna be like 2 or 3 away. That's painful. I guess I kind of have to play the survival modes to get the last couple coins then. I don't really have an excuse now, do I? 1, 2, 3. Wow. So I'm 2 away. God damn it, Dave. Okay, well. You know what that means. And I have enough! Finally! Oh, yeah. Luckily, I don't need to play that. Let's get the last 2 bags I need, and I can finally get my achievement. 98. 99. 100. Yes! Days used to get the zombies until they die. I'm so happy! And now, I have officially gotten every single achievement in Plants vs. Zombies Game of the Year edition. Hooray! That is all the Limbo page minigames as well. For the survival modes though, the endless modes, I think it would be cool if they were in the game. I feel like they're unnecessary, but I feel like it would be cool. And before anyone mentions Squirrel, I know I didn't play Squirrel because it's not here, it's in the beta version.
Oi, Bonnie fan!
So I did go back and I downloaded the beta version of PvZ1 and I didn't make it far enough in the game to unlock the minigames. I have played it before, and I was on 2-1, I think, and I didn't make it far enough to unlock minigames. And honestly, I just don't feel like it. I feel like it's unnecessary. Also, disclaimer, if you do decide to do this, keep in mind that every single time you restart the game, you'll have to rehack it. You won't be able to access the page anymore. So keep that in mind. Most of the minigames, I could see why they were cut. There's a few that I think were cool. Squirrel, honestly, if I had to rate it, I'd say I think it's a good thing it's gone. I mean, the squirrel model is cool. I like it. But I also think that it's kind of dumb because you can just shovel up every walnut and then win. At the end of the day, I see why most of these minigames were cut. I do think it would be cool to have some of them back, and obviously they did get re-added to Replanted. Completely unchanged, though, which is kind of dumb. I think they could have done something cool with that. Thank you for joining me on this, and like I said, if you want to play those minigames yourself, I'll leave a link down in the description to a tutorial. Check out my Discord, check out my Patreon if you want to support me. Thank you to my patrons, Hunting Gardener, Sin, and Dana. You guys are awesome. Thank you for supporting me. It means a lot. I'll see you guys again soon. Farewell and goodbye.